will not see the this Google Meet. I will be watching the normally this presentation whatever is displayed. Okay. Okay, so I want response from your side now. Okay, so here this is first thing is, so before going for this, what is C programming, all those things, and just we'll study. Okay, what is application or what is app, or normally what we'll say then what is software. Okay, whatever you people know it, whatever you people understood it, these terms, maybe you people are using it unknowingly. Say it, no problem. You people have the mobile, yes. Okay, so you are using some app. Okay, what is that app? See, it may be wrong answer, no problem. Okay, you will not get some punishment here. Whatever you understood, it's fine. This app. We'll heard some application from your friends. Okay, suddenly you will download it, you will use it. Okay, WhatsApp you are using. Okay, okay, what is that? What is app?
Sir, it is a collection of software,
Collection.
different type of data in and run in an different types of software
Different type of
like
software. Okay.
and run in the device uh, and run in the device.
Run in the device. Okay, good. So any other answers?
Okay.
Good, Pramod. Okay. Any other answers? Whatever you are using Google Meet, is it app or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes, it's app.
Yes, sir.
Correct. So like that, WhatsApp you are using it. Is it app? Yes. Is it a software?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay. So actually, software and app also have some difference. Okay, we will not go in detail for that. Okay. So whatever you are using it, that is a software. Why you are using softwares?
To communicate with each other.
Sir, it instructs the computer what to
Tells
do.
computer what to do. Okay. So someone told us to communicate with something. After that, I have not heard. Communicate with some other person. Okay. Okay. So for the communication. Okay. So other than communication, you people are using like Google Drive. Maybe you have. Yes, or gallery you have.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so
Yes,
that is
sir.
also in kind of application. File system maybe will be there, like file one icon will be there in your mobile. Okay, so that is also something as an app only. Okay, or Winapp. Okay, or any audio player you will use it to play some song. So that is also kind of app. Okay, so it's not actually for the communication purpose, just we are using it for the some storage purpose also maybe. Okay. So what we are doing is this nothing but applications or app. Normally we'll say as a, it's a software solution for a some problem. Okay, so who had the problem, what kind of problem, those will discuss it. Okay, so normally what we'll say is, okay, so app is actually this is the what all things we normally use it. Okay, these are normally we'll say as it's a app or software. Okay, yeah. So what is program now? Okay, so this what there. Okay, what is program? It's randomly I displayed something. Okay, what is program? Our actual syllabus is C programming. Okay, so what is C? What is C programming? We'll study it later. Okay, what is program first?
It is a language full of codes.
Language full of codes. Okay, so whoever know little bit about C or C++ or any other language, they are responding to. Whoever don't know, I think they are not responding it. Better you people also respond. Whatever you know it, respond it. No problem.
So C language is the language which computer only understands it. So we communicate our problems to the computer by telling it through C language.
So C language. Okay, okay. Any other answers?
A
So
series of
program is
coded
nothing.
instructions.
Series of coded instruction. Okay. Okay. Hmm. So these all terms, whatever you said, it's everything is correct. Okay, no, I'm not commenting that nothing is wrong. Everything is correct. Understanding wise, no problem. Okay, so here, just no, I will not go formal definitions. Informally, whoever have the biological background. Okay, so consider as we have the app. Okay, so how it will operate? So to the mobile or to the computer, you are telling how it has to operate. Who will tell? Some person, XYZ person will tell it. Okay, so that whatever he's telling that system or a mobile how it has to operate, that is nothing but, so he already written it how you have to operate it. Okay, so that is only a program. Okay, so just I will say once again. Okay, so in your mobile you have WhatsApp. Okay, so why you are using WhatsApp? To communicate between two people. Consider as more than two people, you will form the group, all those things. Okay, so communicate between the two persons minimum, I will say. Okay, so there is a one software you are using. So there one person X and one more person Y. Okay, so those two people has to communicate, it means. So already that WhatsApp, whoever is created WhatsApp app, okay, so that person already written one program. Okay, so that is nothing but internally he said as a, suppose X is want to communicate with Y, so these all things you have to do it. So that is, you have to take the input from the X person. Okay, so you have to send it to the Y person's mobile, so Y person will read it. So whenever it will read it, you will see the double tick mark also, that is okay, so it's received or not, then it is a read or not, like that. Okay, so that is, you will get the different indications. Okay, so that indications, whatever it is there, those all things are written inside. Okay, so that is one kind of, some instructions are written. Okay, some meaningful statements are written. Okay, so those statements together we are saying as a, it is a program. So whenever we will execute in the sense, whenever you are running that one on a on a system or on a mobile, we'll call it as an app. Okay, this for the understanding purpose, just I'm saying it. Okay, so here this is the entire thing. You will be having the some set of instructions, okay, or statements. Okay, so how you have to do what kind of task. Okay, so those all tasks together will say as a program. Okay, so that program, whatever it's running it now, okay, that is, we'll call it as an app. Like whatever WhatsApp, you will install it. Okay, so before installing, whatever will be there, that is nothing but it will be kept inside a somewhere server, will say it. Okay, so that is Play Store, you will identify, you will find it in Play Store, where you will download the WhatsApp. Okay, then you will install it. Okay, so, or any app. Okay, so you will download it, then you will install it. So that is a download and install process. Whatever you are doing is, what you are installing, nothing but a program, whatever it is written, no, that only you are installing it. So after that, it's started running. So if whenever it start running, no, we'll say that it's an app. So before that, something instructions are written. Okay, so that is my program. Okay, so why we want to write a program? Okay, so in your screen maybe you get the answer also. Okay, so okay, so tell why you want to write a program.
To get
To get
solutions.
solutions. Okay. So what kind of solutions? Who has the problem first?
Mathematical problems.
Mathematical problems. Okay, any other thing? See, now this COVID came. Okay, so if COVID was not there, what will be happened? Okay, you people would have come for offline classes. Okay, so in a classroom you will be sitting it, and then I will be teaching it by using board, okay, chalk. Okay, so those things. Now what has happened? There is nothing but, you are sitting in your home, you are using a mobile phone. Okay, so that is a problem, that is a COVID is a problem came. Okay, so what is the solution? We are using the software, that is a solution, is a software, that is a Google Meet, we are using it. So maybe some other software also you can use it. So like that, you may get any kind of problem. Okay, so any kind of problem, so for that, can I give the answer? Okay, that is a, can I give the some solution? Okay, if we are going to give some solution, can it be a software solution? From the software, can I solve it? Okay, so maybe some hardware you will be there. On top of that, you have to run some software. Okay, so that is nothing but hardware is nothing but all persons have the mobile. Okay, that is the hardware you had it. Okay, so on top of that, something you have to run it to communicate between you people and me. Yeah. Okay, that is the solution. So whatever software we return it, software solution is nothing but our overall problem we solved. Am I clear? Getting? Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So here, so normally program why we write is to get the any solution. It may be a mathematical one or scientific one or any social. Okay, anything. Okay, so any problem, can I solve it first? Okay, so if so we can solve it, can I solve using a software? If yes, so we'll write the program. Okay, so we'll write the program, then we'll give the solution. Okay, so that is our final solution. Conclusion we'll give it. Okay, so who will write this problem? Okay, or who will solve it? That is the engineers. Normally we'll call them as a engineer. That is a we. Okay, so normally, so whatever you are going to be an engineer. Okay, and already I have, okay, so consider I completed the BE, so I'm an engineer now. Okay, so like that, so you people will in future whatever problems will come. Okay, so for that you are going to give the solution. So you people are the programmers, will say it. Okay, so you are the programmers, you people are the going to give some solution. Okay, so just we'll take one example. Okay, so before going for this one, okay, so here we have a solution. Okay, so consider as a some XYZ company. Okay, so in our case here, whatever Google Meet we are using, it means Google is providing us solution now. Okay, correct. So I'm using Google Meet, you people also logged in Google Meet. Okay, so it's nothing but Google is providing solution for us. Okay, so like this. Okay, so here some systematic way they have to solve it. Okay, so that is something but so any problem will come. Okay, so any problem is there, so some systematic way should be there. Suppose a problem I can solve it in one day also, 1 year also. Okay, it depends kind of problem whatever it is there, depending on that we can solve in within a time frame. Okay, maybe one day or maybe 1 year it may take it. Okay, suppose consider as it will take to develop a software. Okay, or that app, it will take 1 year, consider as 1 year. Okay, some XYZ person is working. Okay, so he will work for 2 months, after that he will leave it, he will leave that company. Okay, maybe some problem is there, personal issues. Okay, or maybe he got good opportunity in another company, he will leave it. So different person has to work on that problem. Okay, so how many days again he will take? 1 year was the previously we planned. Okay, so 2 months XYZ person worked on it. So ABC person came now. Okay, so how many months he has to work? I think it's too easy maths, no? Yes or no? 8 months. Okay, not 8 months, man. 8 plus 2, it will come as a 10 months.
10 months.
Okay, so normally we'll say the 10 months actually. Yes. Okay, that is 12 months will be there in year. Okay, so that is it will 10 months he has to work it. So here actually he has to work for 10 months. Okay, so but a XYZ person, he started some solution. In between, ABC person came. So he will be knowing all the previous problems, whatever he faced, or the what all the challenges in that program it's coming. Those things he will not be knowing it. Yes, it will take more time. So whatever he was planned, that XYZ person planned. Okay, so he's writing some program. So he left in between. Okay, so suddenly this ABC person, he don't know how to solve it in that problem only. Okay, maybe experienced person also came. Okay, so then also by seeing the whatever previous one is there, directly we can't solve the problem. So there should be a systematic way. Okay, so how to solve the problem, that we have to document it. Okay, that is nothing but how we have to solve the problem, that we have to write it first. Okay, so maybe consider as on paper only. Okay, so we have to write it, then actually we have to implement it. Okay, that is nothing but we have to plan it, how you have to solve it. Okay, so everything we have to plan it, then step by step you have to solve the those all the sorry, that all the that problem. Okay, step by step you have to solve it. Okay, so that is nothing but you have to write the program. step by step. Okay, so if in between also if we left no, so new person whatever will come, so whatever you already written, that is a plan how you would document it, he will understand that one, he will read that one, and he will go ahead. Okay, so always this kind of standard procedure will be followed in all the companies or whatever solutions we are giving it, no. So because normally problem size will not be small. Okay, so always it will be huge problem will be there. Okay, so to solve that one you require n number of people, and more time you required it. So in between if someone left also, it should not affect that outcome. That is nothing but you have to get within a time frame only. Okay, so for that purpose always we perform some documentation. Okay, that is nothing but how you have to solve it, that overall solution will give on paper, then step by step we'll solve it. Okay, so that is nothing but to write that one. Okay, so step by step procedures, there is the systematic way. Okay, so there is a systematic way of solving a problem. That is we'll say as it's a kind of algorithm or a flow chart. We'll write it as a algorithm or a flow chart. Okay, so here consider as a one problem is there, finding the average of three numbers. Okay, so I think average of three numbers you people know it. So how you will solve it? So just you require three numbers. Okay, so three numbers you will take it, you will add it, then divide by 3 you will do. Okay, so whatever number you will get, that is the actual answer. So that answer you will tell. Okay, so whoever is asking to him, you will tell the answer. So this is the solution. Okay, so this is a normal solution we have it. But when we are using the algorithm or flowchart, there is nothing but systematic way you are writing it. Okay, so how we'll write that we'll see it. Okay, so till now any doubts, or shall I revise any part? Shall I move ahead?
No, sir.
No,
Okay. Okay. So here,
Sir, algorithm means, sir.
okay, algorithm. See, whatever problems will come. So just we took an example. XYZ person was there, then he left it. ABC person joined. Okay. So here problem what was happening is what is the step by step procedure. Okay, it's not at all written anywhere. So that time ABC person will face the so much problem. Okay, so what we'll do is whenever any problem will come, so solution will write on the paper. Okay, so on the paper in the sense we are writing how we have to solve it. Okay, so what is the first step, what is the second step, what is the third step, like that n number of steps will list it. Okay, so that is a step by step procedure whatever we'll write, that is nothing but algorithm. Okay, so same thing like algorithm, one more thing will be there as a flow chart. Okay, so what is flow chart, we'll study it later. Okay, so if you study algorithm, flow chart will be easiest one. Okay, so just this is a step by step procedure whatever we'll do it, that is nothing but algorithm will say it. Okay, so here we took one example, that is a problem. Okay, so problem is nothing but here we have as a first one, finding the average of three numbers. Okay, so normally in general, okay, so irrespective of algorithm or flowchart, what we'll do is we'll be having the, we'll take the three numbers from user. So whoever want to give this problem, no, so we'll ask him three numbers, so we'll give us three numbers. Okay, then we'll calculate it. Okay, so just we'll add the three numbers, we'll divide by 3. Okay, so we'll get the average, then we will tell the answer. So this is the step normally we'll perform it. Okay, so like if I asked you three numbers average, so we'll say as a give me three numbers. Okay, so then I will give you three numbers, then you will calculate it and you will say me. Okay, so that is nothing but three steps we are doing it. So by default any problem you take it, always three steps will be there. That is taking the input. Okay, so on which input you want to find the solution. Okay, so this is taking the input, then process it. Process in the sense calculating it. So you people are whatever you are calculating the average. Okay, so that is a process. Okay, so that is a, you will calculate it, then you will say the answer. Okay, so simply if you calculate it, there is a no use, so you have to tell me the answer also. Yes, correct. Okay, so that is the output. So normally we'll say as a input, then process, then output. Okay, so input is nothing but three number you will take. Okay, then process, you will calculate it, then output whatever will get, that you will say me. Okay, so that is nothing but three things: input, process, and output. Three things will be there. Okay, so any problem you take, so always you will be having these three. So above these three, maybe you will be getting the some different steps. Okay, so maybe while taking the input, it's not easy step. Maybe one step you can't take it. A number of steps are required for taking the input only. Or while calculating, maybe n number of calculations you have to do it. So those n number of steps will come here. So while displaying also one shot, you can't tell all the answer. Step by step you will tell it. So like that, different things will come. Okay, so this one only will try to write it in algorithm. Okay, is it clear? So we'll go ahead.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so next is just this is the algorithm. Okay, so same problem. Okay, so this is whatever same problem is there, average of three numbers we're writing as a, this is the algorithm. Okay, so here, okay, so in this one what was there is first step was actually taking the input. Okay, so taking the input means if I said as a, consider as a 3, 4 and 5, three numbers if I given. Okay, so that is 3, 4, 5 if I given. So where you will keep it, that one 3, 4, 5. So you have the memory power. Okay, so whatever I am saying it, that you will keep it in your mind, that is 3, 4, 5. But system, so it will not identify it. So it will not say as a, so where it has to keep it. So always it was to keep somewhere in some memory. Okay, so like whatever we have in our mind, there is nothing but here as a, yeah, memory you have it. So that is nothing but here also system will also, it will keep in a somewhere as a memory. So those we'll call it as a variables. Okay, so already I think in maths you have studied as a variables. Okay, so here I will take it as three variables, x, y, z. Okay, so three variables I am taking it. Okay, that is nothing but then here we are saying that take the three numbers. Okay, so what is the steps, how it came, we'll discuss it. Okay, so here we saw 1, 2, 3, these three steps. Okay, so those are came as a step number 3, step number 4, step number 5. Okay, so these three are came. Okay, so above that two are there, after that one is there. Okay, so what is what all those, we'll discuss it. Okay, so here first three numbers. Okay, we are saying as a, we have to take the three numbers. So it's nothing but we're saying as a, you have to keep somewhere. So when I said as a, that is a three number, that is 3, 4 and 5. So this will be there in your mind as in a memory. You will keep it and you will calculate it. That is 3 plus 4 plus 5. You will calculate it. Okay, that is 7 plus 5, like that 12 it will become, you will calculate it. But in system what will happen, those three numbers also you have to keep somewhere. So always we'll use as a variables. Okay, so first whenever you have the problem, so whenever you have the problem like this, so you have to identify how many variables we require. Okay, so here saying as a, find the average of three numbers. Okay, so average of three numbers means three number I have to take it. So minimum three variables are required. So I will say as a, one x variable is required, one y variable is required, one z variable is required. So three variables are required. So then I will calculate the result also, because here I took the input, I have calculated the answer. So after calculating the answer, what happened, that is I got the answer as a, suppose whatever took the example 3, 4, 5. So what was the answer is, that is nothing but 4. Okay, so that 4 answer whatever is there, that also it's there in my mind, then only I'm saying it. Okay, so last one is saying it, that is a, just we are using the mouth to say it, that is okay, but it is there in mind first. Okay, so that that also you are keeping it. So where you are keeping, so here also you are keeping in one variable, that is avg. Yeah, so we can give any name here. So like here x, y, z, whatever we given, so you can give as a something as a or b or result. Okay, or average. Okay, so just I'm giving as a avg. It's nothing but indicating as a average. So total first, whenever we have the problem, so just we have to analyze how many variables we required. Okay, so input for this problem is three numbers we required, so three variables become. So whenever I'm calculating, so that also result is there, that result is the fourth variable. So here just we are saying is a four variables we required, x, y, z, then avg, total four variables. So before writing these actual steps, okay, that is before writing these input, process and output, what we are doing is just we are saying as a declare x, y, z and avg variable. Okay, so where it has to keep it, those numbers, that is whatever you are taking from the user, that you have to write it. Okay, that is x variable is there, y variable is there, z variable is there, avg variable is there, like that you'll say it. This is a declare these four things. So then before that we'll state as a algorithm is starting. So start. So after this, these main steps we're saying as a stop. Okay, so initially we had three steps. Okay, that is input, process, then output. 3 steps we had. So above that we added actually 2 more steps, that is one is start and after that is end. Okay, there is a stop. So this is the first and fifth step you can consider as in between 3. So since we are using here some calculation, okay, in this problem some calculation is there, so that is 3 variables we are taking it. So just in between here we are saying is how many variables we have it. Okay, so now we'll see these 3 variables how we return. Okay, so actually is take 3 numbers we had. Okay, so there is nothing but where you asking 3 numbers. Okay, so this is read x, y and z. Okay, so here while reading, if you saw, I have written as something as a ampersand. Okay, so just ignore it, whatever may be the meaning. Okay, so just as of now you ignore it. So there's not 3 numbers you are reading, that is a first number you are reading in x, second number you are reading in y, third number you are reading in z. Okay, then actual calculation process. Okay, so there is a second step. Okay, so calculation process is here avg variable whatever we have, so avg variable equal to x plus y plus z divided by 3 will do it. So you got the result here. So the avg variable, you got the result. Then actually you have to tell the answer. So tell the answer is nothing but print avg variable. Okay, so whatever value of this avg variable is there, that will print it. Am I clear? Any doubts? Any doubts? Shall I revise any part?
No, sir.
No?
No, sir.
Okay. So here just one more thing is, so always for a algorithm you will be having the minimum 3 steps, that is a input, process and output. 3 things. Okay, so on top of these just we are writing as a starting the algorithm. Okay, that is the first step, we're writing as a start. Okay, then last step we're writing as a stop. So depending on in your calculation, if your required variable, so we'll write this new step, that is a step number 2, that is declare x, y, z, avg, like this. So what we are doing is here systematically we are just writing these steps: step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, step 5, step 6. Okay, this is whatever these steps are there, this one only will write it as a program. Okay, so this is on paper we are writing it how to solve the problem. So what is this is our problem. Okay, so we know how to solve this one. Okay, this is what we normally used to solve it. So instead of this one, just what we are doing is systematically we are trying to solve it. That is nothing but we are saying that this is the systematic way, step by step procedure we are writing it, step 1 to step 6. Okay, so this is only if somewhere like xyz whatever person we told and abc person we told. Okay, so somewhere here after step 2, okay, so someone is left, so whoever will come he will be knowing as a remaining things. Okay, since this is a too small problem, okay, so will not face this one as any difficulty in this one. Okay, so actually when you will go for any complicated project or problems, so that time you will be having the thousands of steps. Okay, so those all things, if in between someone is left also, so whoever will join, okay, he will be knowing it what all previously happened and what all things you have to do it now. Okay, so that's why we will write this one as a step by step procedure. Okay, is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so we'll stop here now. Okay, so next class, okay, just I will give this one, that is one problem, different problem. For that you people has to write the algorithm. Okay, yes.
Okay, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.